The battle for survival in the Amazon rainforest, a living green empire. The Amazon rainforest is not just a collection of trees, it is a self-sustaining engine of life covering more than 5.5 million square kilometers across 9 South American nations. Seen from above, the canopy appears endless, a living green ocean broken only by winding rivers of chocolate-colored water. But step inside this emerald world and the atmosphere changes instantly. The air thickens, light filters down in fractured beams, and the noise, a low, constant hum of insects, birds, and distant animal calls, envelops you. This is one of the most biologically rich places on Earth, home to an estimated 10% of all known species. Yet amid this breathtaking abundance lies a simple, unyielding truth. Life here is a relentless fight to endure. Predators in the shadows claw. Wildlife's exploration of the Amazon focuses first on the masters of stealth. Jaguars, pumas, and ocelots are the apex predators of the jungle floor. Camouflaged by dappled coats and shielded by thick foliage, they stalk silently through undergrowth, their senses finely tuned to movement and scent. In the rivers and flooded forests, massive green anacondas lie in wait beneath the surface, able to hold their breath for minutes at a time before striking with crushing coils. Even the skies are not safe. Harpy eagles, whose talons rival the size of a grizzly bear's claws, patrol the canopy and snatch monkeys, sloths, and other arboreal prey with surgical precision. Masters of adaptation, but survival in the Amazon is not limited to large predators. Insects and amphibians wield some of the most potent weapons in nature. Poison dart frogs, painted in neon blues, reds, and yellows, warn predators of their chemical arsenal. Leafcutter ants cultivate underground fungus gardens, carrying green banners of leaves in endless processions. Army ants sweep across the forest floor in coordinated raids, consuming everything in their path. The plants, too, are not passive. Giant trees stretch upwards to capture the limited sunlight, while lianas and epiphytes drape over trunks, stealing nutrients and creating miniature ecosystems high above the ground. Spines, toxins, and mutualistic partnerships with insects provide layers of defense. A symphony of interconnection. Every organism is part of a living network. Fruit-bearing trees feed tapirs, peccaries, and macaws. In turn, these animals disperse seeds across great distances. Fish migrate upriver to spawn, carrying nutrients from the ocean deep into the forest's interior. Even fungi and bacteria play a vital role, recycling dead matter into fertile soil. This intricate web of relationships ensures that energy and life flow constantly through the system. In Claw Wildlife's footage, nothing feels isolated. Every plant, insect, reptile, and mammal appears as a note in an ongoing symphony composed over millions of years. Pressures from the outside world, yet this symphony is under strain. Human-driven deforestation clears thousands of square kilometers each year. Roads slice through once continuous forests, creating isolated patches where species struggle to find mates or food. Illegal mining pollutes rivers with mercury, and climate change alters the very rainfall patterns that sustain the ecosystem. As trees disappear, the rainforest loses its ability to regulate its own climate, leading to longer dry seasons and more intense fires. For wildlife, these changes compound the everyday challenges of survival, pushing even well-adapted species toward the brink. Indigenous guardians of the forest. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples have lived within the Amazon, developing a deep, place-based knowledge of its rhythms. They know which plants heal, which rivers flood, and how to harvest without depleting. Their stewardship has been crucial to maintaining the rainforest's balance, yet they, too, are under threat from encroachment, land grabs, and climate instability. Claw Wildlife's program highlights their role not just as residents but as active protectors whose survival and culture are inseparable from the health of the forest. The message behind the image is at its heart. The battle for survival in the Amazon rainforest is not only about spectacular footage, it's a call to recognize the fragility behind the beauty. Each jaguar's hunt, each frog's warning coloration, each tree's seed dispersal reflects millions of years of adaptation, yet in mere decades human activity can unravel this tapestry. Claw Wildlife pairs breathtaking visuals with expert commentary from biologists and conservationists to remind audiences that the Amazon's survival is linked to our own as a stabilizer of Earth's climate, a reservoir of fresh water, and a cradle of biodiversity. A future at the crossroads. The Amazon remains resilient, but only if action is taken. Protected areas, sustainable development, and global efforts to reduce deforestation and emissions offer hope. Supporting indigenous rights and local conservation initiatives can help preserve the forest's complexity. By showcasing the Amazon not as an abstract green lung but as a living, breathing community of interconnected lives. The battle for survival in the Amazon rainforest challenges viewers to see conservation as a shared responsibility. In this expanded feature, the Amazon emerges as more than a setting, it becomes a character. Unpredictable, fierce, and profoundly alive. The Claw Wildlife production captures that essence, taking viewers on a journey where every sound, shadow, and splash tells a story of survival, adaptation, and urgency. The battle for survival in the Amazon rainforest, a living green empire. The Amazon rainforest is not just a collection of trees, it is a self-sustaining engine of life covering more than 5.5 million square kilometers across 9 South American nations. Seen from above, the canopy appears endless, a living green ocean broken